Switching to politics now, it's an all-out blitz in Wisconsin. We're tracking a number of events in the state as campaigns make the final pushes ahead of Tuesday's primary. Our CBS News Battleground Tracker shows a neck-and-neck race between Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. Sanders leads by just 2 points within the poll's margin of error. 96 Democratic delegates are at stake. And on the Republican side, Donald Trump is closing in on Ted Cruz. He trails by 6 points. John Kasich is in third with 18 points. Now, this is Trump earlier today at a diner in Milwaukee where he told reporters it's time for John Kasich to get out of the race.
But Kasich shouldn't be allowed to run. Look, under the grounds that Rand Paul could have stayed in, and he had nothing. Marco Rubio could have stayed in. Jeb Bush could have stayed in. They all could have stayed in. They could have just stayed in. That's all he's doing. He's 1 for 29. And the one thing that he won barely, and if I spent one more day in Ohio, I would have beaten him because I came pretty close. The only thing Kasich won was Ohio, where he's the governor, and where he has the machine working, which isn't doing well. It's in the middle of the pack of his neighbors. He's only in the middle of his pack. He's not doing well in Ohio. If you look at his neighboring states, he's exactly in the middle of the pack. That's not great. Kasich shouldn't be allowed to continue, and the RNC shouldn't allow him to continue. And Kasich has more of an impact on me than he does Cruz, in my opinion.
Have you told the RNC that? Have you pushed them to...
I mentioned it to the RNC. I said, why is a guy allowed to run? All he's doing is just he goes from place to place and loses, and he keeps running. Well, why doesn't Marco Rubio do that? Why doesn't Jeb Bush do that? Why didn't all of them do that? After it was their time. Now, if he wants to go and have his name put in nomination in the convention, he can do that. He doesn't have to run and take my votes because he's taking my votes. He's not taking Cruz's votes. He's taking my votes. In fact, a poll came out recently where he affects Trump much more than he affects Cruz. And in the East, where I'm dominating, he's taking my votes.